everybody, welcome back to This or That. I'm Maggie, and today I sat down to film this video and had no direction. And this is not the first time this has happened. And typically what I do to get out of that, like what do I film rut, in order to get my videos up on Mondays and Wednesdays, like I promised everybody, I sort of just like search YouTube and I figure out what videos would be interesting and what videos would fit my channel's needs. Since the name of my channel is This or That, and it's a YouTube channel, I thought it would be cool to sort of outline for you some of my favorite YouTube channels for different interests that I have. So I know I've talked you to death about the beauty YouTubers that I like, and those YouTubers are awesome and I love them dearly. And they're the people that I consider myself closest to on YouTube. Like, they're the people that I watch every single week. On the days that they post, I get notifications when they post, and they're wonderful. But I realize that all of you are not as into beauty as I am, so I wanted to offer you a couple of channels that might be of interest to you. So I know that YouTube's a really personal thing. I get really invested in the people that I subscribe in. You know how it's sometimes hard to let people in your inner circle? Well, I'm sort of like that with YouTube. So these are the people that have broken the barriers and come in to my little YouTube family and people that I like to watch. And so I'm going to start the first one off with TheSorryGirls, and this is somebody that my mom introduced me to, and they have an entire channel about DIY. It's Kelsey and Becky, these two 20-something girls from Canada. They say sorry like Canadians say sorry, not like sorry like Mississippians say sorry. Their DIY is so impressive. It's not like your dinky-doo, like, I want to make what's lame? I don't even know, because their stuff is so good. I don't even have a bad example. Nothing that they make looks cheap, and they do these things and challenge themselves. So they had one video from a really long time ago, because I'm now like going back into their archives, and they had this Dollar Tree challenge, and they had to go off, and the two of them, they could only spend like $5 or something like that. And it sounds crazy, but they're just very, very creative people, and they just moved into this brand new loft, so they have this entire loft series that they've been doing where they show you how to set everything up. Well, not you, but like they show them setting up their loft. They sort of done it like HGTV style, and I love HGTV. You've probably understood that from my videos previously too, like Fixer Uppers on, I'm watching the TV. They've styled it to where they like film each other, but then they also have interview segments that chime in. It is very professional and very well done. So if you want to watch two really fun girls DIY some amazing things, then check out TheSorryGirls. So DIY is obviously one really big video type on YouTube, and another really big one is vlogs. And these are people that sort of take you around their everyday lives, they take you on their errands, they take you through their job. And somebody that I really like in that realm is Fly with Stella. And she is this awesome flight attendant. And I think that the world of flight attendants is very fascinating. I knew nothing about it before I started following her. I know that my aunt used to be a flight attendant, but we never really talked about that, so I don't really understand the lifestyle. And she gives you insight into like what every day looks like, and what being on call looks like, and how they pick their schedule, just things you have no idea how they work. Because obviously flight attendants travel for a living, so their lives are super interesting. They stay at different hotels, they're in different cities like every day of the week, and she has so much personality, so much life. She's so bubbly. She just got married, she's young and happy. I just really love watching her.
She's super engaging, she's so sweet, funny, genuine. I could go on. I really, really love Fly with Stella.
I know that one of my very first videos ever was my away luggage video. It's one of my favorite products that I own, and she's actually partnered with them, which is like a dream because I love their product so much, but I understand I'm not to the point yet where away luggage would recognize me and want to partner with me, so I just live vicariously through her. So check out her videos. Really awesome if you want like a day in the life of a flight attendant. Alright, so for those of you Disney fanatics, then I have a channel recommendation for you. The Tim Tracker. A couple, Tim and Jenn, they actually live in the Orlando area, and they have season passes to both Disney World and Universal Studios. So they're the people that keep me abreast of all of the latest updates going on in the parks, because they live so close. They can go, they show you construction updates, they take their friends with them, they show you downtown Disney, they go eat at restaurants, they give you reviews on the restaurants, they show you the menus and the prices, and then they also vlog their everyday life. They post a video every single day. Like, I have no earthly idea how they do that. Sometimes for me, 2 videos is a struggle because I'm just getting started. I'm just figuring out this world. But for them, one day, I think this is how it went down. He approached his wife, Jenn, Tim did, and he was just like, you know what? I think I want to film a video of our life and post it on YouTube every day. And she was like, what? Like, okay, sure, why not, whatever. They are super cute. They have a lot of personality. He has the most well-groomed mustache I've ever seen in my entire life. You'll see he gets comments on him in a lot of his videos. So through Tim and Jenn, like, I've seen the interconnectedness of the Disney World YouTube community, which is really cool. So it sort of shows you that YouTubers are like real life people. You know, they have friends, they share interests, they go do things besides the content in their videos, and I think that's what I like about them, because they primarily focus on Disney and Universal and the updates, but you also see that they live regular lives and have regular jobs outside of YouTube, which is really cool. I think that I watch them every single week. I don't watch every video because I just can't keep up with the everyday style, but if you're somebody who has a lot of free time and you want to really invest in a channel, then that would be the perfect thing for you. So outside of the like everyday vlogging situation, this is another channel that actually puts out content every weekday, and it's called Good Mythical Morning. And my family ran across this YouTube channel really randomly. I don't even remember what we were looking up. Okay, we were talking about the Bermuda Triangle, and so we wanted some more information into like, what is this theory about the Bermuda Triangle? And so we're searching things on YouTube because my family watches a lot of YouTube. Their video popped up and my mom was like hooting, couldn't breathe. She was laughing so hard because there's one scene when they're dressed up as the fish stick man. You know, the guy on the fish stick box with the rain jacket and the hat. Anyway, she thought it was really funny. But that's how we found them. They have like 12 million subscribers. They have to be one of the like largest YouTubers out there. They actually now have their own scripted show on YouTube Red that you should check out, and they wrote a book. They sort of just do nonsense content, and it's these 2 guys, Rhett and Link, and they're hysterical. So even if you're not drawn in by the thumbnail or not drawn in by the content of the video, it usually takes a weird spin. So it's never only talking about like what the title says. So I encourage you to watch even if you're not totally drawn in by them like eating yucky stuff or doing a dance off or something. I promise it's worth the watch. They're hysterical. Good Mythical Morning, check them out. They've been on like Jimmy Fallon. They're the real deal. Another one that I really like is a dad and a son, and their entire channel is all about cutting things open and seeing what's inside. Hence the name of their channel, What's Inside. They got their start on YouTube because the son came home, Lincoln is his name, and he wanted to do a science fair project cutting open the different types of sports balls, so like football, baseball, soccer ball, whatever, wanted to cut them open and see what was inside, and that was a science fair project. Well, they decided that they wanted to put those videos on YouTube, and then they blew up. Like, let me check their subscribers. They have 4.6 million subscribers. I mean, they got huge. Rightfully so, because they have a great personality. It's a really cute, like, dad and son relationship. And they've gotten to do crazy things like go to Japan and go to these big YouTube conferences, and when they hit 1 million subscribers, they actually like took the play button that you get and they took it all around their world.
Their world, our world.
They took it all around the world on this big adventure, and then at the very end they cut open the play button because that's, you know, like what they do on YouTube. You can learn really interesting things. Like, I actually sort of find it an educational channel. They do make me cringe a little bit when they're cutting open like the new MacBook Air or like the latest iPhone 7 or perfectly good tennis shoes. But they're also very generous. They do a lot of giveaways. They're good stewards of the environment, don't get me wrong. It is very, very interesting, and it's the most simple concept ever. It's so unique, it's so specific, but it works. So my little brother actually introduced me to this channel, or maybe it was my older brother. Either way, everybody in the family now watches. Check out What's Inside if you want a little educational content. And for those of you who love HGTV and you like somebody with a really big personality, I want you to check out Mr. Cate. This is sort of a, I don't really know how to describe it. Their YouTube banner says it all. It's a little hard for me to come up with off the top of my head, but now it totally makes sense. Their YouTube banner says, weekly videos to inspire your creativity. So they're this husband and this wife. I think it just started out with her. I don't know. I recently subscribed to them. Mr. Cate is a channel that's structured very much like a show that you would find on HGTV. What they do is they have all these different series. For instance, they have this one series called OMG We're Coming Over. And in this series, they go over to somebody's house and they remake a room or several rooms to suit their needs, and they sort of explain to you why they chose to partner with this person and remake their room. I actually found them because one of my beauty YouTubers, Cate, just bought a house in LA. She's been living in apartments her whole life. She just got married and she wants to transform one whole room of the house into her beauty room because Cate is a YouTuber that actually posts 5 times a week, which is super impressive as well. She sort of partnered with Mr. Cate to redo her room. I think that the YouTube collaboration between them was really cool, you know, 2 YouTubers helping each other out. Now they're both wildly successful, but I still think it's really nice that she didn't just, you know, hire some other professional interior designer or something like that to remake her room. That's how I ended up subscribing to their channel. They also have another series, like I'm talking actual real seasons, like seasons 1 and 2 so far of OMG We Bought a House. Again, this couple has a lot of personality. So if you're somebody who likes to watch more subdued informational videos, then like maybe this isn't the channel for you. But they're hysterical. I think that they're so creative. The things that they do, I would never in a million years think, yes, of course, like random paintbrush dots on a wall are actually going to look good. Like I would actually run from an idea like that because like, I don't know, they make it work and it always looks wonderful. So if you're somebody who loves HGTV and maybe you don't have cable anymore, you should watch my cable alternatives video, but then you should also subscribe to Mr. Cate because it's a really cool channel. Alright, and the last video that I'm going to suggest is for those of you who maybe just started your YouTube channel very similar to me. This is Leonardez, and she is somebody who is all about being your own boss and like taking charge of your business and taking charge of whatever endeavor you've set out on. If you're somebody who's taking a new leap in life, or maybe you've just quit your corporate job and you've started your own business, she's the person for you. She's all about marketing. She used to work in social media marketing. She's really getting run down in her business until she started to figure out how to actually do it successfully. She's built her entire YouTube channel like imparting that knowledge on other people. She really encourages group collaboration and YouTube collaboration and social media collaboration because she understands the power of people and the power of relationships. So I really have enjoyed, you know, using her tips, and she also tells you how to like increase views and how to actually brand your channel, and her branding advice is what I find to be the most helpful and the most widespread, I guess. So it doesn't matter if you're starting a business or a YouTube channel or a blog. Branding is something very huge. She's really taught me a lot. So if you're somebody that may be struggling just starting out, I highly recommend you check out Sunny's channel. She also does very simple things like how to best film on your iPhone and best equipment to use when you're just getting started. She also does a lot of collaborations with other motivational speakers, very business savvy people to give you real life examples of ways that their methods are, you know, successful. That's sort of the roundup of my favorite YouTubers. But if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I would love to have you and would love to be one of your new YouTube subscriptions. I focus on young adults and products that they need in their everyday life, telling you which product, brand, or lifestyle choice is better, hence the name This or That. If you liked this video, then like it. I'll be sure to make more videos like this if this is something that you're interested in, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!